Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm typing a chat message here real quickly for those who are arriving later. But as you arrive, let me know who you are and where you're from. And if there's anything special that's on your heart today that you would love to receive guidance from Source about, or kind of fine tune your intentions for the way that you are beginning and living this week. It is sunrise, and let me just finish this. There's no such thing as multitasking. This is our very last Manifesting Monday celebration from the United States. I am currently in Middle Tennessee, where we have experienced a very rare and very long, very severe cold spell. And it was really interesting because I sent my entire family off on a cruise with so much baggage. So my sisters had 5 suitcases between them, the 2 women, and but they were off on a cruise, so there's no criticism. The conversation here is about contrast, right? So I'm sending them off with so much baggage. It takes multiple cars to get them there, and all of this stuff. And in the meantime, I am leaving on Wednesday to not go on a trip or on a vacation, but to begin a new life, and doing everything that I can to fit what I need in a personal item that will go underneath the seat. I will be letting you know whether I succeed at that or whether I'm going to need to convert to a little bit larger bag so that it's at least a carry-on that can go in the overhead bin. But neither of those ways of being are right or wrong, or good or bad. They're just about our personal choices, and we get to choose again and again and again and again every single moment. So the pressure and stress of caring for this large property and 10 mammals and 2 fish in sub-zero weather, and some of these are little dogs that are, it's dangerous for them to be outside. So all of the stress and pressure, and so the contrast of on Wednesday having just this body, this spirit, this mind, and a small bag to be responsible for, and heading off into warm climates and ocean breezes, and such a varied contrast is going to be just so amazing. And the adventure and the newness is even sweeter and richer because of having the 0-degree temperatures and the snow and the ice to compare it to. So that's what's happening with me. I'm in a great phase of transition, headed to Costa Rica this week for about 6 weeks, and then probably Peru. So in March, I will likely be doing this live gathering from Machu Picchu or very nearby. So I do hope you will click that follow button so that you get alerted when we're going live. I will do these live as often as possible, and when I can't, when technology doesn't allow, then I will be documenting with videos, with photographs, with stories. My quest is to go out and discover this world, the sacred places, the sacred ancient rites and rituals that were practiced by Native people in all countries in the world, and then to share that knowledge with you, and to remove the divisiveness that has been created among us by organized religions and power struggles and things that happen out in the world. So one of the things that I always want to emphasize in everything that I do, all of our teachings, all of our gatherings, is that spirituality, divine connection, is between you and you and your higher self, you and source and spirit. And there is no right or wrong way to meditate. There is no right or wrong way to pray. There is no tool that you absolutely have to have in order to be right in your spirituality. This is all about celebrating and embracing the divine immortal being that you are, and being in connection with the gift of this body, the gift of this brain, the gift of this emotional system that exists within us, because this can be our guiding light, our touchstone, our signpost as to how we are living our lives. There was a thing going around in the fitness world for a while that if you wait to drink water till you're already thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Well, this is an implication that your body doesn't know what it needs and doesn't know how to ask for what it needs. The truth of that statement could be that by the time you notice you are thirsty, you might already be dehydrated. But if you are in constant connection with your body, it will tell you when it's thirsty. It will tell you when it's hungry. It will tell you when it wants to rest, when it wants to move, when it wants to be challenged. Your muscles and your bones love the challenge of lifting things and being fully present in this physical life. And if we are in tune with our bodies and with our emotions, then our instincts are sharp and our brains are sharp and our intuition is alive. And so our work and what we are doing in all of these meditations and all of the work that we do together is learning to be in this connection as much as possible. So we are mindful, we're thoughtful, we're spiritful, we are paying attention to all of the signs and signals from our highest self, from our bodies, and not letting the pre-programmed busyness of our brain be the boss of us. So there are a couple of strong messages that keep coming through. One is that this is a year of spirit and physical combining. The number 8, which 2024 adds up to 8, and I'm not a numerology expert, but I happen to be acquainted with some, and so this is education that's coming from them. That this is the indication of abundance being manifested on this physical plane. 8 is the number of money, so this is a year for us to expect and embrace prosperity. And in all of our work, we are aligning ourselves with abundance of everything, of money, of health, of love, of freedom. Most importantly, we are aligning ourselves with divine connection, where we are in tune with our highest self and choosing as often as possible to defer to the voice of spirit and not the voice of ego. And the other message that is coming through is being true to ourselves, being selfish enough to care for this body, to care for our state of mind, understanding that by being selfish in this way, we can then be of even more service to the people that we love, to the world, to the communities that we serve. And finally, just by being here, you are very, very special. Everyone, every living being has direct access to spirit. Every living being is capable of developing this way of living that is mindful, that is heartful, that is connected to one another and to source. But very, very, very few choose to actually cultivate that connection. So just by being here, you are in a very special minority, because you are taking the time to tend to your nervous system, to tend to your relationship with source, to your relationship with your highest self. So these are the messages that are going to be probably included in our spirit-led meditation today. Again, this is our last gathering from the United States. This is the little bunkhouse in the barn on my family's farm that has been my home for the last 6 weeks, and my little sacred space. I have lit 4 candles for us today to represent the 4 elements, and I have also lit a purple healing candle. And I want to say the names of some specific people who are struggling with health issues in this moment, and those are Rachel and Carol and Melanie. Melanie is my sister. She has a cold. She has ongoing health issues. And Rachel and Carol are dear, dear friends who are feeling sick. And also at the same time, to embrace this collective power that we have by being gathered here together, to send healing vibes to these people and to all who are struggling with disease and pain and misalignment in their bodies. There are no mistakes, there are no accidents, and everything, no matter how dire it may seem, no matter how tragic it may seem, no matter how painful, comes with gifts for us as human beings and as divine spirits. So take just a moment in our meditation today to share this powerful healing magic that you have with the world, right, and with everyone that's in it. Okay, so before we go into our meditation, just a couple of housekeeping things. Your donations are always deeply appreciated and help to fund my travels and studies that I then come back and share with you. If you have not yet done so, check out the Happy and Free on Purpose life course on Insight Timer. It is 21 lessons, each of which is a little short lesson, if you will, with journaling exercises and practical things to do to actually be the master of your mindset, to be happy and free deliberately and according to your own path, which is yours alone and no one else's. And each lesson also has a little meditation. So you're addressing connecting to your body, you're addressing your relationship with money, you're addressing your relationship with time, and deliberately beginning each and every day in a matter such as this, that you are embracing your power as the co-creator of your life. All right, so again, please do say hello and where you're from. This is my only real opportunity to actually interact with you in real time. So I love hearing where you're from, and you might be in a place that I'm planning to visit, which is very, very cool too. Okay, if it is your first time meditating with me, hello, Rachel from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, welcome. It's probably pretty cold where you are too, right? It's I had wanted to be outside today, but it's 28 degrees, so I stayed inside. But next week we are almost guaranteed to be outside in somewhere beautiful in the tropical area of Costa Rica. So hello, Lauren from Cincinnati, thank you so much. Jenny from Aston, Pennsylvania. Got a lot of East Coast girls today. And here's Idaho. Hello, Nina from Boise, Idaho. Thank you so very much. All right, so if you have meditated with me before, you know what I'm going to say, so go ahead and get in your favorite meditation position. The goal of everything that we are doing is to develop a strong spiritual practice that you return to day after day after day, where you are exercising and building the muscle that allows you to always pause and choose your action or response, instead of being in a reactive mode where you are at the mercy of the world and your reactions are just knee-jerk based on what is happening around you. When you have a regular meditation practice, you know how to stop, tune into your body, tune into your heart, and then make the next decision from that place instead of the reactionary place of ego. And so if you honor your body and you feel amazing each and every time that you sit down, lie down, walk around, whatever position you want to be in for your meditation, you are much more likely to come back to it each and every day. So honor your body first. Do whatever you need to do to feel wonderful and in touch and in a nurturing place with your body. Having said that, if it feels good to you to be in an upright position with a straight line between your sit bones and the crown of your head. This is a beautiful symbolic image of the conduit that you are between spirit and this earthly plane. It's also a representation of your central channel that flows through your body. This is just a flowing river of energy that can be a beautiful golden column of fast flowing, smooth flowing energy, or it can be sticky and staticky and have places where it's getting stuck, where you are holding on to resentment, or you're holding on to a grudge, or holding on to fear or doubt. And in this position, you can symbolically and energetically and in your imagination, imagine smoothing out this column of light by anointing it with sacred oils, or just using your energy to smooth out the edges, to release anything that is blocking anything. And then from this pure, smooth flow of energy, the rest of your body and the rest of your life is nourished from this source of pure love and light. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, do so, or just make your gaze soft on a midpoint in your vision. We always begin and end each meditation and sacred gathering with 3 long, slow, deep breaths in together. And as you breathe in all the way into your belly, all the way down into the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers. Imagine your magical breath suffusing every atom of your body. And with your exhale, letting go of all tension, all stress, all worry, anything that doesn't serve you. And use this time to bring yourself fully present, letting go of the past, letting go of worries about the future, and embracing the power of now, which is where all of your power is. All right. So first breath in. And release. Next breath in. And release. The magical third breath in. And release. There's a call today for you, beautiful children of the beautiful earth, to be in celebration of the miracle that is you, to take time to look into, communicate with, connect with, understand and be in alignment with this amazing, miraculous body that you inhabit, to celebrate all of the magical processes that are happening in every moment with no conscious effort on your part, and then to see yourself in this body and at the same time a part of the one, a part of source, a part of spirit, a part of all that is, and really beginning to feel how these states of being, while feeling so opposite, can and do exist in each and every moment. And that being in a transcendent state of mind where you feel so full of love, you feel so full of divine inspiration, you feel so connected to Source and to Spirit, does not require you to leave your body. That you can be in this beautiful, grounded, connected, physical place, celebrating the miracle of your senses that allow you to experience this life in a way that pure spirit cannot. Pure spirit can't feel the soft grass beneath your feet. Pure spirit can't experience the feeling of your arms wrapped around someone that you love, or smell flowers, or hear the song of birds, or feel the breeze on your face. But your spirit uses this miraculous body to have these experiences, to embrace this wondrous miracle that is this short human life. So take a moment to just feel each and every part of your body. Take just a moment to say thank you to the miracle of your feet that have taken you so many places and will take you on to wherever you want to go. Your strong and agile legs, your torso, your hips, your arms and hands and fingers, your miraculous lungs that supply your body with oxygen, that know exactly what to extract from the immortal air that is on this planet, how to use that to nourish your body, and then exhaling a completely different substance that serves our plants, this beautiful symbiotic physical relationship that we have with this planet. Feel how nurtured and loved and supported you are by Mother Earth. And take a moment to connect with the way that emotions feel in your body. Take a moment to begin understanding the cues that your body gives you when there's danger, when there's fear, when there's love, when there's excitement, when there's doubt. What do these emotions feel like in your body? So armed with this information, that you can check in with your wise body and have a deeper understanding of where exactly you are in this moment. The wise, brilliant, amazing, discerning human that you are can then step forward in mindful, thoughtful, heartful, loving decisions that are for the greatest good of you, of your life, and of all that is. So when you're feeling fully grounded and connected and grateful and in love with this beautiful vessel that your spirit lives in, imagine that every atom of air that is touching your skin is your connection to the entire universe. And that while you are in this miraculous seeing, feeling, hearing, tasting, touching body, at the same time you are spirit. There is no place where you end and spirit begins. You are connected to me in every moment. You are connected to one another in every moment. You are connected to every blade of grass, every rabbit, every squirrel, every snake, every atom in this universe is a part of who you are. You're sovereign and individual in your beautiful bodies and your beautiful intellects and the choices that you make. And at the same time, you are completely sourced and completely connected. You are empowered by this connection to the one, to all that is. And you are empowered to embrace and magnify and multiply this beautiful love, this beautiful energy, and share that back out into the world in the form of healing, in the form of love, in the form of positive regard. You are receiving so many gifts. You are giving so many gifts. And memorize this feeling of being fully grounded in your human body and at the same time fully expanded to the far corners of the universe, fully connected to all that is, and grounded, happy and joyful, feeling amazing in this miraculous body that is yours for this short time. Memorize this feeling of being in touch, of being connected to, of listening to the voice of your highest self and the voice of the tiniest cell of your body. Memorize the feeling of having a mind that is fully on board, that is fully cooperating, that is not trying to run the show, but is perfectly being a team player, providing ideas, helping navigate things, all in alignment with your highest purpose, which is happiness and freedom, growth and expansion and love. As we take our 3 long, slow, deep breaths in together to close out this meditation, and let these messages embody every cell of your body, absorb into and become a part of who you are, to inform every decision, to inform every step, to be your joyful guide on this beautiful journey that you've chosen to live. First breath in. And release. Next breath in. And release. Magical third breath in. And release. We set our intentions to move forward in this life, being the very best version of ourselves, celebrating and honoring, having reverence for the beauty and magic of every single unique moment that we are living here on this planet. And together we say yes and thank you, and so it is, and so it shall be, and namaste. And then very gently open your eyes and bring your attention back into the present moment. And set your intention to bring this feeling, to bring this power with you into every single moment of your day. Hold on to this feeling of peace and serenity and alignment for as long as you can, and notice when something in the world comes along to put you off track and put you into a reactive mode again. And the more you practice this, the more it will become your default to stop and pause and say, I choose peace. I choose serenity. I choose unconditional love. I choose to not react in anger, resentment, ego responses of being offended or being argumentative or wanting to be right. Your highest self wants to be happy and wants to be free. So anytime that you are feeling the need to say you are wrong and I am right, you can be absolutely assured that that is pure ego, which is okay. You know, our ego is a part of who we are and a part of our journey, right? Okay, so Jenny's first time here learning to meditate. I will be 5 years cancer-free in February. Yes, my wife of 24 years had a stroke in 2022 and still dealing with issues. Need help to manifest and help her feel better. So Jenny, understand the message that you heard in here is that you are a mystical healer. You have the power. Everyone has the power to embrace and channel and share this loving divine energy to heal yourself through love and attention, and to share this healing energy with anyone and everyone throughout your life. And learning to meditate is a really amazing first start to manifesting your better life, because this is what puts you in the driver's seat of what you are giving your attention to, what you are giving your energy to. So your energy and attention is like your bank account. And so Wayne Dyer has this awesome little talk about how we go out and spend our money on things that we don't like, and how much sense would it make to go buy a lot of things that you don't like and fill your house with them. So when you are giving your attention to things that are unwanted, pushing against, then you are just bringing more of that into your life. Whereas when you bring your attention to the things that are beautiful, things that are joyful, things that are expansive and loving, you attract more of that into your life. So focus on health. Focus on all of the things that are working right. Embrace and love yourself no matter what, and watch the aligning, matching manifestations arrive in your life. Awesome. Sherry and Jenny, so lovely. Okay, so I will be back here next Monday morning at 7 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to Costa Rica this week, but it's the same time zone, so we're not changing time zones yet. But be sure to click that follow button. You can find my website on my bio to get on my email list for more information that comes in a different way, and I would love to connect with you in any way possible. So I hope to see you back here next Monday morning for Sunrise Manifesting Monday from San Jose, Costa Rica. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing week. Mwah.